What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? First of all, I want you to know my name is Robert Reed. I'm the founder of Chicago Millionaires Entertainment. It's a multifaceted entertainment company where we deal with actors, models, singers. We do fashion shows. We cover the whole spectrum in the community as far as basketball tournaments, back to school drives, and things of that nature. Community outreach, man, where we deal with youth, man, who are going through a lot of different things. I started off with me doing some acting. I started off modeling. I was modeling kind of late in the game. I almost got the role to be Michael Jordan, American Hero in the movie Michael Jordan, American Hero. The guy who played him recently killed his wife and killed himself or something like that. Black guy in L.A. He was on the Shield and he ended up killing himself. But I almost had that role for Michael Jordan, American Hero. I got a second call back. We're downtown in Nike Town. I go in there with my checking suit on, my hoop diamond earring. Man, they called me back. They give me a second call back. They're like, man, you up for the role. You finna get the role. Now imagine that. You get that close and you almost become Michael Jordan. I got the article too. It was in the New York Times. I was on the front page. Sharp as ever. But I didn't get that. Recently, I've been doing a lot of TV production. One called The Hill. It's about all the crime that's going on in Chicago. We got the family who committed the crime and the family who's been perpetrated against, coming together, resolving, coming together to bring resolution to the conflict. But I had a chance to bring those moms together with a clinical psychologist named Dr. Elegant. A motivational speaker, ex-felon, 9-time felon, Victor Woods. He's a motivational speaker, dude is world-renowned. And then I had this educator named Shawnee Marie. That's my team. It's called the show The Hill. They got a chance to sit down with these two moms and just talk about, what happened and how they can go out into the community and help other moms who are being affected by this. We got another show called It's Complicated with some suburban girls out in the suburbs. That's a dating show. They're trying to find love, beautiful group. That should be airing pretty soon. And then the ever so popular show, who a lot of people know as, it's already aired. A lot of people know it as Bringing Up Ballers. But when I originally put that show together, it was called Basketball Mom / Boss Moms. It originally started with one day my son was playing on a basketball team with one of the head parents, Brian Burnett. He asked my son to come play with his son, Namari. And we went out there and played. I think it was out there in Matson. We went out there and played. And when the game was over, we walking into the hallway. And I see this banner up with these young ladies on it holding basketballs, and then I see a lady over there selling clothes and things of that nature. And at that time, I wasn't quite sure. I didn't know who she really was. Come to find out, that was Brian's wife. And I was like, man, that's very nice, man. I was like, have y'all tried to make that into a TV show? Like, man, you gotta let me get a hold on that. Let me try to shop it for y'all, man, because I believe I can get it in the right hands. We changed the name to Basketball Mom Phenoms because it was dealing with parents who have sons who are phenoms, and Namari fit the description. It's a husband and wife tandem in Orlando named Marifa Small and Marcus Small. They had reached out to me sometime way back, about a year prior to that, about a show I had called When the Lights Go Down with Marcus Liberty and Montel Griffin and all the athletes. It's a rise and fall and redemption show about athletes, what they go through. And so she was reaching back out to me to see what was going on with that show. I was like, you know what, I still got it, but I got these girls, man. We coming out of contract with Ellen Rakieten. Would you be interested in seeing it? I sent her the reel, Marifa Small the reel, fell in love with it. She was like, man, I want to do this with you. I was like, cool. I said, let me talk to the girls, see if they're interested in keeping it moving. And sure as hell they were. And she sent over the contract. You're going to be a producer on it. You're going to get credit for it and all this good stuff. Great. Not only did she sign me for that, she signed me for another show I had, Miss Soccer Mom America, The Rise and Fall of Professional Athletes, When the Lights Go Down. I had another young lady in Chicago. She got a gourmet cooking business named Sophia Jennings. She signed that show, Bachelor Bunnies. Then another young lady in Atlanta, she had a show called Ready for Love. She basically signed my whole catalog. They was, they had a contract with ICM Pictures. So from what I understand, they was under a lot of pressure to create something. Cool. I gave them my whole catalog. They came up, shot the sizzle reel. Everything's good. They go back to New York, pitch it. They love it. Company Eastern TV loved the show. Marifa signs with Eastern TV, and I have no knowledge of it. So I asked Marifa, so where's the contract that me and you agreed on? She got pissed. I'm gonna get it to you. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now you want to get mad because I'm asking for some documents that you're supposed to turn over. That didn't happen, so we lost contact, kind of fell out. But they had to start shooting the show. They had got the green light to shoot the show in Chicago, so they had to find a way to bring me in and pacify me, because they knew if they shot that show, it was going to be some friction with me and them and the television network and everything. So they called me, tried to sugarcoat it. Now we'll give you a production manager position. Production manager position is a pay-to-play type of position where you come in and you do all the small work. And I'm not knocking that job. It's a great job. They pay decent, but that's not what the agreement was. The agreement was you would get a producer credit per the network, and you were gonna get credit for creative rights since you did bring it together. That did not happen. Not only did that not happen, that show ended up airing, and I didn't get no credit, no nothing. So I had to get an attorney and all of this stuff. And then they went on to tell my attorneys, he ain't had nothing to do with it. I mean, they defamed my name. People going around town saying I scared the attorney, scared the producers off. Anybody who knows me know I don't operate like that. My kids, I got kids. I'm a married man. I got 6 kids. My kids, man, know everybody out here just like I do. They see the show airing, they see people, everybody celebrating, everybody's having a good time, and here it is, their dad who sacrificed the most, who put it together, nothing, absolutely nothing. So how do I explain that to my kids? See, people, all they seem to think is, it's all about me, it's all about me. If it wasn't for me, that show would not have had the leverage that it had, because I put Marifa Smalls with those girls, and we agreed to do that show together. And what they did, they signed with Eastern TV, and they just cut me straight out the deal. That is the true story. See, people don't really know that. So while I'm sitting at home, I've never watched that show, not one time. Not one time did I ever watch it, because for one, if you take me out of the project and I'm the reason why it's on TV, I don't feel it's gonna have any success anyway, because that's not the way that God operates, And from what I understand, hopefully it's gaining some leverage. But from what I understand, the ratings struggled, and I don't know that they'll get another season. I hope they do. Nikki and Brian, I have nothing against any of them. Nikki, Brian, and none of them. They're a great couple. They were always down for me. They always reached out to me throughout the whole course of that. There were some other people that was a part of it that I felt that they were only out for themselves. I won't say names, but they know who they are. They wouldn't have had a chance in hell if it wasn't for me. Up until the point before they met me, they were just going about their jobs, working 9 to 5s, and maybe own a few companies. Who knows? But there's no way that they would have been on TV if it wasn't for me. I thought I did everything right. I did the copyrights. I did the Writers Guild of America. I did everything right. I did the videos. I thought I did everything right. And I don't know what I could have did different, because they came to me, humbly. The husband and wife tandem, they came to me humbly like they really needed some shows, because they were going to lose their deal with ICM, and I know it, and they said it. And that's why I was like, okay, let's do this. This was even after years past that we had talked. They reached back out to me because they didn't have any content. And everybody wants something in Chicago. Everybody want to do a show in Chicago. And I've already made that like my platform. Or if you got an idea that you want to pitch to me, you can email me at chicagomillion@aol.com. I can help you out in that area. Like I said, my company, Chicago Millionaires Entertainment, been around for about 15 years, 15, 20 years, been doing this for a while, so ain't nothing new. If you hear that name, it's synonymous with me. And Chicago, man, I'm going to continue to put out good stuff for y'all regardless of what's being said out here.